Hey guys, Fanboy Prime here with a quick half-price books haul. Now, the half-price books I go to has a terrible comics section, and it wasn't always like this. It used to have a pretty decent section. Most of the books were bagged and boarded. Of course, you had your few unbagged books, but for the most part, they were orderly, displayed orderly. But I don't know, maybe about a year ago, they've just been putting raw books out there. If they're in the clearance section, they've all got a label on it. Just terrible. I was gonna take pictures or shoot some video of me searching and digging, but I was like, man, this is embarrassing. I don't want the guys making fun of me. So this is a quick half-price books haul. Like I was saying, this purchase or this haul is heavily influenced by two of my fellow YouTubers. The first being Schoon's Comics, and we'll get to why this haul is influenced by him. And the other is Otaku Tour Guide, and I will explain why my purchase was influenced by him. About a $30 purchase, way more than I like to spend at half-price books, but I'll get to that as well. So let's take a look at what I've got. First up, there's a bit of a glare. Action Comics 666. This is from, or cover dated June 91. Triangle number 18. So it's another book to add to my triangle number collection, as well as to my Superman collection, post-Crisis to Infinite Crisis. So this was a 50-cent pickup, so not bad. This was also a 50-cent pickup. I don't normally buy, or I don't have many X-Men books in the collection. Not that I'm not an X-Men fan. I was a huge fan of the was it Skybox cards, or the trading cards back in the day. It was a huge fan of the animated series, huge fan of the toys, but never really an X-Men comic reader. But for 50 cents, I thought I would pick it up. This is Uncanny X-Men 252. So here's where I begin to be influenced, or my purchase was influenced by Schoon's Comics. We were conversing a few weeks ago on Instagram. When I purchased the Superman 77 DC logo variant, he asked if I found it in the wild, and I said no. I actually haven't seen many logo variants or the DC Universe variants in the wild at all. And he said, yeah, they were kind of drying up for him as well. And then I stumbled across, I think it's 7 of them or 8 of them. So I thought I'd get them all, just because they're pretty cool to have. So this is Impulse number 15, Universe logo variant. Superboy number 30. The Adventures of Superman 535. DC Universe. A second copy of Adventures of Superman 535. Adventures of Superman 537. Adventures of Superman 536. Superboy number 13. Superboy number 0 with the 0 hour logo variant, I guess. I think that was in place of the DC Universe logo. I'm not 100% sure on that, so if I'm wrong, guys, correct me, but I believe that is done in place of the DC Universe logo. All right. Six, 7, 8. So yeah, eight books with the universe, the DC Universe logo on it. But 7 different books because I have that double. This is Man of Steel 20, the newsstand. So I knocked this off of my Death of Superman Saga every variant run. The only one I'm left with now is the DC Universe logo. I believe it's the second printing. So we'll have to begin to save up to find that. I haven't found any on eBay in a while or anywhere else. Action Comics 686, also the newsstand. So all that remains now is, once again, the DC Universe logo. Is it second printing? I believe. That's going to be a money purchase. It's going to hurt. If I could find it in the wild, that'd be great, but I don't think that's going to happen. This was an accidental purchase. This is the newsstand of Green Lantern 46. For some reason, I thought I had the second printing, and I may still have it. I just have to find it. But when I dug through where I have all my saga, Death of Superman and Return of Superman saga, I could not find it. I already had a newsstand. So yeah, I remember a few years ago seeing the second printing out in the wild. I thought I purchased it, but I guess not. All right, Superman 202, Michael Turner cover. I believe this is going to complete this storyline. I think this is the one cover I was lacking, or the one book I was lacking. We'll find out. Supergirl 8. This is from the Rebirth era run. This is not a series I collected, but because it has the Superman Reborn Aftermath, I just got it to complete that storyline. Although I don't believe this book nor Superwoman really tied into that storyline, but just being a completist, I figured I'd get it. This is my new book purchase. This was also at Half Price Books. World's Finest. I've heard some good stuff on one of the message boards I'm a member of, on one of the apps, the comic book apps I'm on. I can't remember which one. You have to excuse me. But World Finest #1, Mark Waid, not a favorite guy of mine. But I heard some good things about this. I said, well, let me check it out. I can get it for half price. Not particularly fond of this cover, the Jerry Seinfeld in the Batmobile getting coffee variant cover. But we'll check it out. We'll see what I think about it. Maybe I'll do a review on it. I don't know. We'll see. And then this next book is the book that I was definitely influenced by a Otaku tour guide. He said that there are times when you go through a long box, or when you're searching through comics, that a certain book just calls out to you. You may be the only one that can see that book in those boxes, and it's fate, destiny in a sense. And I paid $10 for it, which is more than I really enjoy, or more than I really like to pay at Half Price Books. But it is Ragman #1, and if I'm not mistaken, my research said that this was his first appearance. Yeah, I decided to look through their high dollar section, I guess, even though they have $5 books in there, $2 books. For some reason, they think they need to lock up. I don't know why. But I stumbled across this, and I was going to pass it up. But that, there's just a little voice in the back of my head. And so right before I left, I asked if they could open the case, and I grabbed this one. So Ragman #1, $10 purchase. This is what kind of pushed me over the limit. $20 is kind of where I wanted to leave it at. But like I said, I saw the Universe logo variants, and decided to get all the ones I saw, because you don't see them all the time. And then Ragman #1. It's the first time I'd ever seen that book. I was a fan of the Ragman character in the Day of Vengeance Infinite Crisis miniseries, as well as the Shadow Pact run. I was a fan of this character. I know this character was tweaked over time. Of course, this especially being pre-Crisis. But to have his first appearance is pretty cool. So yeah, Joe Kubert cover there, I believe. Oh, let me get that clear out of there. I'm sorry. So yeah, definitely something that I've never found. So I thought, well, why not? Let's get it. Well, guys, that's it for this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me your thoughts on the books. Always appreciate your likes. Always appreciate your comments. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thank you, Superrus 9000, for the shout out in a recent video. And I hope everybody is enjoying the content. Leave a comment, just what you think on the haul, or what kind of content you want to see coming forward on the channel. So thank you, guys. Guys, I almost forgot. While I was shopping at Half Price Books, my wife was shopping at Target, and she also went over budget. But I guess that's just what wives do. But let me show you her purchase. She got the WWE Legends Edge figure, And his glasses are a little off-centered on his face in the packaging. So that will probably give her an excuse to open this bad boy up. But she said that she needed this edge. She didn't use the word needed. But she said she wanted this edge because she didn't have a good edge figure, at least from Mattel. I believe she has one of the old bone-crunching Jakks Pacific edge. So we added this, or she added this to the collection. With help from Ollie James, she also added these two figures to her wrestling collection. First up, we have Nick Jackson, AWA. I'm sorry, AWA. The AEW Unrivaled collection, Matt Jackson. In his, what's that, purple and yellow, his Laker color gear there from Full Gear 2020. And she added Nick Jackson. So now she has the Young Bucks to add to her AEW figures. So you guys don't tell her I said she went over budget. I don't want to get in trouble. All right, guys. I'm out.